Oh my God, my hair is awful. All right, good. No one's here yet. Good, 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 good. Oh my God, you guys, like literally, I just walked in my door and I didn't even get to turn on my air conditioner because I'm like literally ran in my house. I'm literally like shaking because I like ran. Like I was hauling ass to get back over here. I need to turn on my air conditioner really quickly. So like don't look at my butt. I'll be right back. Just don't look at my butt. Because otherwise I'm gonna perish. Oh my God. That was like I'm like out of breath. Like running. And I just spent $100 at Michael's. So that's cool. Okay. I almost showed you guys a Playboy image with boobs. That would not have been good. I don't know. Is boobs allowed on YouTube? We don't know. Ooh. Oh, I can just do that. Look, there, done. Okay, I'm here and I'm like literally shaking and I'm unprepared, but we're gonna just do this. So let's talk about the old record journal. I'm like literally shaking. I can't type, my hands are shaking. My daughter had her poster presentation this morning at school, at school, I say school. She had an internship at UNM School of Medicine this summer, and so today was like the final day, so like my husband is now there. We like tag team this morning, like the family went, and then she got judged, like they judged their posters, so she spent a entire summer doing research, like on how to cure like cancer and like protein and cells and like all the things, and like today was like the poster presentation part and it was really cool. So anyways, now he is there and we literally like switched places. I'm exhausted. I'm like literally shaking right now. Shaking, you guys, shaking. Okay. Okay. All right, so today we are going to be working on my record journal. I don't know if any of you guys watched the video of the record journal, but this is it. And I've taken the records out. She's from the 40s. This is an old Graffanola album. All the records have been removed because otherwise this thing weighs about 30 pounds. And she was in really bad shape. So what I did was the inside, you can see here, is just like literally this old album. I covered the inside with like an old Stevie Nicks record album that I had. And then I got smart and I started to use that duct tape leftover from my junk planner because it worked really well inside of the journal itself, the journal. And so I decided, just like the junk planner, and like forever have to thank Leah for this idea. These pages are really, really old and they're really, really delicate. And so I decided to washi the ends just like we do on our junk planners. And I just love the way it looks. Like, look how beautiful that looks. It's just so cool looking, right? I did have to sadly remove a couple of pages because they were just in really bad shape. Like this one is in really bad shape. Look at this. Like, it's so good. So while I was watching Leah yesterday, I got inspired and I thought we could work in the journal this morning. Talk about the journal. All the records are down here. I literally have, I think, 10 records. And the idea behind this is to make the records the pages. So the pages are here too, but the records are also going to be pages. And so I was thinking that eventually I might duct tape every single one of these pages, because one, I like the way it looks, and two, the duct tape held up really well. And of course my duct tape is missing. This is awesome. That's all right, Leah. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Brandy. Okay, I found my duct tape. Yay. Okay. So I got this idea watching Leah yesterday, and where I had to remove the 2 pages, which devastated me because that meant there's 2 less records in here. Look right here. I thought it would be cool if I tried to, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, but here we are, you guys. I'm going to try this. So I bought some albums at a thrift store in Arizona. These old John Denver albums. I thought it would be cool. I'm going to take the records out. I mean, I'm going to take the records out, the John Denver records. I'm going to put them down here with the stack of records that I have. I didn't even know this was in there. I spent $2 on this at a thrift store, by the way. It's like literally a poster of John Denver. And I'm going to be using that inside this journal. But I thought somehow, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I could insert this into the journal as like an extra page. So Leah, I know you're lurking, but if you have any thoughts on how I could do this, would it just be with the duct tape, you think? Anyways, I think this is what I'm going to do. Because then, you guys, those 2 records that I had to remove, I can re-put in here. And so I have those 2 pages that would originally be missing. Plus, I just think this is dope to have, like, inserted inside the album. Because, look, like, then you have, like, this extra, it's almost like a junk planner record journal. Does that make sense? Lex, should we show the Michaels haul live here? Or should we wait? I have angina. And then the cashier was I was at Michael's before I went live, you guys. That's why I'm late, okay? I thought, I got 30 minutes. I could run to Michael's really quick before I go live. And then I have to remember, this is not TikTok. I can't be too much of a hot mess here. Maybe I can. I don't know. Anyways, the cashier started talking to me about my shirt. And I was like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. And then there's like 5 speed cameras on the way here. So I was trying to be very careful. Show the haul. Okay, can I tape this and then show the haul? Okay, Leah, am I taping this just like I would, like the junk journal? Yes? Let me just see if I can, like, let me see here. Tyson's texting me right now. He's, like, asking me this question, and I'm like, I can't talk to you. I'm live, Tyson. I told him I was going live, too. He's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna put him on read. Just realized most of you don't know who that is. It's one of my besties. Okay, so, God, Leah, I'm so scared. Hi, Anna. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna, like, I think just do this. I'm literally terrified that this is gonna mess up. These pages are super old, and so I don't have, like, you know, okay, that worked. Okay. I feel like okay, I'm going to leave that in. I feel like it might strengthen it a little bit. Hi, Danielle. Okay, guys, we are working in the record journal right now, and my dogs are barking, of course. And then, of course, I came home to a billion packages, one of them being from Grabby. This is going to be tough, man. I don't know how to do this without... This is like real life surgery, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so cheers, welcome. I got this from Found on 4th. I happened to be there the day that she got these. And she looked at me and I looked at her and she was like, Cresta actually has the empty one that she did. So what Karina's been doing is taking the records out and making them into like really cool journals. I want to use the records as the journal, if that makes sense. So what I just did was I removed the empty. That would help me out. That's going to be better. Okay. I had to do that because otherwise this isn't going to work. Hi, you guys. I know, I got another grabby box. Can you even? K-pop Demon Hunter. That's a cute one. We're going to get rid of that duct tape in a minute. But right now, we're just working on, like, I don't know how the frick I'm going to do this. Ugh, like, this is so hard. We're just going to pray that this works. Come on, John Denver. Don't do me dirty, homie. Let's do this good. Okay? And again, I got the John Denver album at the Desiree thrift store in Arizona. Guys, it was $2. So I was like, yeah, you're going home with me. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work! Oh, shit. Didn't work, Leah. I'm sad. I think I'm going to have to add another piece. Okay, I think we're just going to have to add another. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's so hard, you guys. There's literally nothing for this to grab onto, if that makes sense. So it held on this side, Leah, but like on this side, do you see what I mean? It's like there's nothing. So I wonder if I leave it flat like this and then I go in, if I can do it that way. Does that make sense? Like, there's nothing for it to like hold on to. I'm just gonna, it's trial and error, y'all. It's just trial and error. I'm just gonna shove it down in there and see what happens. This is gonna be the most ghetto page in the whole thing. But let's just see what happens. Okay, that worked. That worked. We don't have one of those here, at least not to my knowledge. And so I took advantage. They're actually really nice thrift stores. They're like some of the nicest thrift stores that I've ever been to. And so I was like, I got John Denver and then I got Urban Cowboy. Okay. Yay, I did it. Okay, so now John Denver will live in the record journal forever. I'm literally obsessed with this. Come on. You have to say that's cool, because it's pretty damn cool. I gotta add my Dolly journal, my Dolly record too. I have some old Dolly records, and oh God, I don't even know where they are. Like, I can't even begin to look for those right now, but isn't it so fun? I love it. So the last page is kind of worrisome to me, and I don't want to get rid of this page. And so I was thinking of taking, like, we've even got like the Urban Cowboy like insert and just literally taping it over it and like making it like a little protective, you know what I mean? Almost like scrapbook paper, but not. Or taking out one of the John Denver. It'd be way cooler to use. Or Stevie. I think the Fleetwood Mac Stevie Nicks one is cooler, so I'm going to use that one. And basically, I would just glue it as I would like scrapbook paper versus so that I can save that page. You think that will work, Leah? I know she's lurking. I shouldn't be asking her questions. And then I'm going to show you guys, once I work on this a little bit, we're going to show the Michaels haul. I was texting Lex, and she sent me a video this morning, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. And we were both laughing. I'm like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to run to Michaels. Like, we're just going to do this. And y'all, I don't know what the hell I was thinking that I could make it back. I mean, I made it back, but I was just unprepared to work on this. I knew that the first couple of videos for this journal were going to be like the maintenance pieces, because obviously I had to fix the binding first and foremost. and I had to fix the other pages before I could even work in the records, because if there's not a good foundation, it's pointless. And I didn't want to even like jump ahead until I had these. So, so this page is really ripped up, and in order to save the page for the record, I see how bad it is, Leah. I thought I could try to salvage it by like literally gluing like this piece over the back of this page to keep it so that I could still use it for records. Does that make sense? Like that. Oh God, it's so fucking bad, you guys. Like, it is so bad. Like, half of it is missing. It's like, I wonder if I should tape it first so that it's a little sturdier. I'm literally nauseated right now. I wonder if I need to check on my husband and see if he got to like UNM. Let me just ask him, did you make it? My daughter has, I'm like shaking right now. Tyson. It's so funny. He's like all pissed about my ticket. That's what he was texting me about. Oh, I got a parking ticket at UNM. And here's the kicker about that parking ticket. The funny thing about this whole thing is that we were leaving and I was like, I'm just gonna look at my car camera. Something told me to check my car camera. And right then I saw that douchebag writing me a parking ticket. And I was like, now if you have a Tesla, you can do funny things when people are near your car, like fart. Your car can fart. The horn can go off. You can flash the lights. It took every ounce of my willpower not to hit the fart on my Tesla with that guy writing me a ticket. I mean, guys, my husband was like, don't do it. I was like, so we started to walk towards my car. And my father-in-law was like, I'll pay half of it. I was like, you're not paying nothing. And neither am I, RL. So I got to my car and I see the douchebag walking around the parking lot. And I yelled, thank you. And he looked at me and I was like, so the reason I got the parking ticket was because my parking pass was incorrectly displayed. Instead of hanging on my rear view, it was laying on my dashboard. And I was like, really? You want to be a petty mofo? You want to be a petty mofo? Leah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like maybe cut that part out of the, does that make sense? Where the hole is? Maybe I'll leave it and I'll just be really careful and just do the edges. I'm just wondering what kind of glue I need to use. It just told me that I have a violation detected. I have to end my live now to avoid a 120-day suspension. Is it because I flipped off the camera? So I guess we're going to TikTok so I don't get suspended for 120 days. Who's the notification saying maybe? Who is that says maybe? It's a prank? Fucking assholes. I'm all pissed. Thank you, Brandy. Did you guys see that? Oh, God. All right. You know what? I am literally out of here. I know. Now all the D-baggers are coming on. I really wanted to keep this on YT. There's a bunch. Even at lunchtime on a Friday. They totally are. You know what, though? I'm just going to keep going because I'm not afraid of douchebags. Okay, so what glue should I use? I finally got my clear Oohoo. Should I just try the clear Oohoo and go for it? I'm going to try the clear Uhu to begin with, and then we're going to see what happens. I'm going to see if Leah chimes in. It 100% is why we can't have nice things. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Michael's Revenge. Okay, so now I've got this page on here, and I think I'm gonna add, and I did it really lightly, and I think I'm gonna add another piece of the duct tape. Look, I did end up using this whole roll, and everybody was like, don't get a whole roll. I'm like, but I need the roll for my journal, so I like that I ended up using a lot of this, because then it doesn't feel like a waste. I would have used it somehow, some way. Okay. Perfect. So now I've got this on the back. So I've literally saved that last page. I really wanted to, because I didn't want to lose another page. Does that make sense? It just cracks me up that people like have nothing better to do with their time than troll other people. Like, I don't get it. Okay. All right, you guys, this is what we've done. It doesn't seem like a lot, but this has taken me over a month to clean this thing up. So I had to redo the binding because the binding was completely broken on this thing, like completely detached. Like a lot. Like I had to glue it, then let it set for 24 hours, and then I came back to it, and then we added like the Stevie Nicks on here, and then we started working with the duct tape and the washi on the bottom so that I could salvage those pages. And now that I did that with that record cover, I feel like really excited that I can start like working on the records, which makes me really, really happy. So this is what I'm obsessed with this page. Like, I want to add more of this stuff now. Wait, what, Leah? There was somebody that was like, violation, violation. But then they were answering me, though. So that's why I was like, this is not right. I think it was just a spammer. What glues did I use? I used Uhu, and then I used my masking tape for the Stevie Nicks thing. That page I'm going to have to work with. But, so, this is what I've done so far. So then the last page, Leah, I just added the Stevie Nicks album cover to cover that ripped. But what I did was, I didn't glue all the way. I went around the edges. PVA. I do, somewhere. Wait, I don't know where I got this glue. The problem is that I moved stuff around when Robert stayed in this room, and so I don't know where anything is. Like, the craft cart got cleaned out. Somewhere in this craft cart, I've got a special glue that I used for my binding, so I don't know where it is. Yeah, I have it, because I use it on the binding. I just don't know where it is. Thank you, Liz. I do love it. Like, you guys, isn't it just so... Look at how the bottom looks. It's just like... It looks like a junk planner. And I love the way that that looks. But I really love that John Denver just pops out of nowhere. So now I still have those 2 pages for the records. And so this is exciting to me because it literally it's taken me a month to get to this point with the record journal. Mainly just like fixing the pages and fixing the binding and like... It's so dirty, though. I feel like I need to add duct tape to a couple more pieces because it's just so... Thank you, Lex. It's different for sure, but I'm worried about the... Let me see if I can do this, if it will look okay. Yeah, I'm just going to add a couple more pieces because I want it to stay strong, and I like the way the duct tape looks. It reminds me of like the 50s. You know how they used to have like the tile floors like this, and then the bright like the colors like this blue green. I love that. And so like adding that duct tape in between some of these pages for me is a good thing, because then I just feel like it's going to be stronger. Does that make sense? The records are really, really heavy. When you start adding the records into this, it makes the book really heavy. So right now the book is like a few pounds. As soon as I add the records in, this book goes up to like 20. It's heavy. It is so heavy. It's unreal how heavy it is. Just worried. I don't know if I should do that. But I am going to cut this piece off really quick. I just got my sunglasses. Okay. So now I'm just adding, I just added some more in between some of the pages that looked like it needed it. But my favorite, I think, is the John Denver insert, because Leah was working on hers yesterday and it inspired me to literally add like inserts. You know how like with her junk journals, she's got like the beautiful trim and like all the funky stuff. And I thought that would be really fun to add to like the edges of mine, because technically that's what this is. It's going to be like a junky record journal. And I'm going to use the journals as, or the records as my pages. And so, oh my God, you guys, here are the records for this book. These are all the records that came in this book, and they are super, super heavy. The records in the 40s were a lot, like this is one record. I don't even think you guys can see how thick this is. It's heavy compared to like John Denver. Like, let me show you. Like John Denver just feels lighter. I don't know what it is. Yeah, like look. I'm gonna show you guys the difference. So like you can see this one, look at the, like, can you tell the difference? I mean, this one is really thick. I don't think you can tell. I really wish you guys could see the difference. It's like super thick, and this one is like paper thin. So it's like the size difference is crazy. Hey, Julie. Okay, so now my next question, I guess, is, I should have thought about this before I started. What glue I use on the records to start working on the records. I want to add some funky things like inside on the edges of, I still got Stevie, so like she could be a page in here too, which would be really fun. So I feel like I could insert her like right here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know if any of this is going to work, by the way. We're just literally going for it and praying. I need Yoda, Leah, to I know she's like lurking because she's got family over. But I'm going to collage the records. So I'm going to work on one record here in just a second. I'm going to add this in really quick. We're going to start a record. I'm going to start a record with you guys. Would you like me to do that? Oh, it's so good. Liquitex products are superior. See, I don't have the glue, though. That's my issue. I can see what I have. I have a lot of glue in my closet because I used to work with, like, crystals and metals and all the things. And so I'm literally pretty sure I've got all of the glue in my closet. I'm just worried about, like, what glue to use. All right, so Stevie is in. I wonder if I should do one more piece. Okay. Dude, these Daiso scissors are really good. For $2, I'm impressed. I'm going to give Daiso a little shout out. Hi, you guys. Okay, I added Stevie. Okay, so here we go. 1940s Graffanola album. And got Stevie on the front. And then I've duct taped the binding on some of these because the pages are really brittle. The records are not in here right now, obviously. Added the Stevie page. I'm literally obsessed with this, you guys. Like, this might be like my labor of love over here. John Denver is in there. Look at that. And then the back page that was really ripped up, I did add that insert from the Stevie Nicks album. So this is the record album. Look how cool. I'm just so obsessed. And I eventually want it to have like cool stuff sticking out. Like maybe like stuff from other albums. All kinds of cool stuff. So if I want to, I do have Mod Podge. You know me, Leah. I got Mod Podge. In fact, it's on my desk right now. I could Mod Podge part of John Denver. Obviously, I think I need to. Onto the record journal. Can you believe that was in the record? I'm like kind of sad to cut him up. $2. I got this whole thing for $2. Come on, John Denver. Oh, I think he deserves to be on the record, though. He deserves to be on a record. So maybe I do. I wonder if this will fit in here, though. I don't, where's the journal? Let me look. Trav, you gotta go, homie. Bye. See you later, buddy. I literally can't with people. I'm just making sure that John Denver fits in here. He does. So I think I'm going to use the John Denver record for John Denver. I just don't understand. Don't you guys work? Little trolls? Don't you have a job? Guess not. This is their job. Okay, so I'm going to use An Evening with John Denver. And I'm going to collage John Denver on it. Especially since I have 2 more spots now, I can afford to do this. So we're going to cut up John Denver, you guys, and we're going to collage him onto the first record. And I'm going to get some of my collage stuff out really quick, and we're going to add to John Denver. So this was the idea behind the record journal this whole time. This is what I wanted for this journal. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I wanted to use the records as, and I wanted to gatekeep because I was like, but I want to share it because it's so cool. Like, art should be shared. We shouldn't have to worry about like other people, you know, coming through and leaving crappy comments on a YouTube live or stealing ideas. And here's the other thing. I honestly want to share. I don't think anybody would steal the idea. It's not my idea. I'm sure somebody else out there has done this. That looks like a dildo, John Denver. So we're cutting your microphone out because it just looked really bad. Got John Denver. I want to share because I think art is meant to be shared. Ideas are meant to be shared. People can take their own spin on things and go from there. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I've got John Denver right here. What do we think? Hey, Jenna. Okay, what do you guys think And then I'm going to do my Michael's haul because that bag broke running into my office and it deserves to be shared because it is, I got a lot. I spent $100 at Michael's. $100. Don't look at the mess. Oh, here it is. I was like, where is my collage bits? Okay, so we're going to try to Mod Podge John Denver onto the record. Do we think it's going to work, Leah? Not me looking for my big stash of Mod Podge brushes. I'm the worst. My husband just texted me. Hang on. I will show it. I'm going to use this brush because it's all I have right now. So I've got some of my collage stuff out. We're going to pick out some funky cool stuff and we're going to go for it. Liz, wait till you see what I got, girl. I got everything. Oh my gosh, look at this from Box of Nuts. It's literally records. We're going to use it. That is hilarious. Fun background. I'm going to use it. That was random. So basically right now I'm just going to start pulling a couple of random things. I need a background image for this because I feel like it needs something. So I might be using that behind John Denver. I have a lot of collage bits in here, but I also want to use them for my next ATC drop. So I'm trying to be very mindful and careful of what I use on the records. Does that make sense? And some of the collage bits that I've cut up are too big for, that would be kind of cool, are too big for the ATCs, so that's why they're in here. Okay. All right, so I got John Denver, and I've got, I think the Galaxy would be really dope behind him, though. I am working in my 1940s record album, and we are now collaging our first record. We're going to attempt to collage our first record. There goes my dogs. I bet we did, Liz. And then I got my second grabby box today, so I need to make a video. Okay, so the idea is to just sort of like start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's pray. Where did the brush go? Here it is. I'm going to add the Galaxy stuff down first, and then I'm going to add the other bits around it, and then we're going to put John Denver down. I feel like I need a bigger brush, but we're just going to go with it. I don't even care at this point. I just need to get it down on. There we go. I can't find my bigger brushes. They're in my closet somewhere, and it's like an abyss, so. I'm trying to work fast. All right, So I'm just going to lay this down really quick. And I don't even care where it goes because honestly, the record's just going to go in how the record goes in. And if I have pieces that need a little bit more, I can just lift up and add it. It's just Mod Podge, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to cover the whole record anyway. I don't know if you guys can see that. Mod Podge did pretty good. I'm actually impressed. Okay, so then I have these pieces from Box of Knots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them as well. So these are just from, like, I think these are from her, either the Y2K or the Throwback collection. And they're sticker paper, so it'll be curious to see how it holds. So I might add a little glue on them as well. I'm just cutting the white off of them because I don't want to have that on there. I've never collaged on a record. I know people paint on records all the time, but I've never actually collaged on a record, so this will be interesting. Oh, Liz, so fun! Okay, guys, ready? Like, here goes. It's just sticker paper, but I love how funky it is, and I think it's going to look really cool. So at this point, I'm just trying to cover the actual back of the record, so I'll cut the excess off here in just a second. And then I also have, like, these old radios, so I thought that would be fun over here on this side. I'm actually really excited that I stuck around today on here. And I'm going to do this. Thank you guys for being here today. This is such a cool thing. I encourage you to check out your vintage shops, your thrift stores, and find something like this and just have fun with it, because honestly, as soon as I saw it, I knew what I wanted to do. And I was like, I need to do this. So we're going to cover the other side now. This paper is sticking really good, actually, to this. So now I'm just going to cut off the excess really quick. Woo! And then we're going to glue John Denver down. And I do have a code for Box of Knots if you guys shop with her. It's Melissa D. So just use Melissa D. She's got cool stuff. Okay. Man, I need to do what Raina said and get my, like, sticky scissors out. Look at that. Daiso for the win. These scissors for $2? Okay, so there it is. Look how cool. And then I'll just, John Denver will cover the bottom and then I'll cover the top. Like, what do you guys think? It's like technically a page, right? And the best part is it's two-sided, which means I can do something different on the other side when I'm here for it. I'm literally obsessed with this. I just love this so much. Like, it makes me so excited. I'm like literally here for this. John Denver, love you. So now we're going to Mod Podge John Denver down on the paper. I actually have to go to Found on Fourth later and chat with her. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to head over there. Okay, ready? Here we go. John Denver, living forever in my record album. And I love him so much. Wow, I love it. Isn't it so fun and cool? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had no idea what the hell I was going to do with this first record, and I was like, I'm not gonna stress about it because it's pointless to stress about it. Just have fun with your art. It doesn't have to make sense. Just have fun with it. If it makes you happy and it makes you feel good, this is what I have learned in the last 9 months of really like focusing on this, and then going after collage, which is now my like, I love collage so much. I literally, for me, it is, don't worry about what other people say or think. Just do for you. Just do for you. Gotta use some Parker stickers in here, obviously. It's John Denver, of course we do. Like, I'm literally just obsessed with this so much. Okay, and then I have some Trinket Party stickers as well. I love the car. I love the planets. I'm going to show you guys some Trinket Party. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love it. I literally might cry later because this is, like, so happy. Whew, I'm excited. Okay, so I actually really like this hand coming down. Let me see how it looks. Thank God for sticker books. No, thank God. Where's my sticker book? Just kidding. But I also have a ton of stickers in my sticker book I gotta use. Let's see what I got in my sticker book that I could be throwing down up on John Denver. I got a lot of cute page stickers. I'm just looking. I definitely love this one. It just looks fun and cool and different, and maybe not. It's too much pink. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Oh, you know what would be fun is to finally use my 9-inch nail sticker. I think that would be really funny with John Denver. So we're going to use it. Use your stickers. Use your stickers. Don't hoard them. Use them. Use them. Use them. Just looking to see what I got here. Do I have 2 sticker sheets or 1? Thank you, guys. I am too. I'm like literally obsessed. I like probably will cry later because it's so dope. I'm like, it's so cool. I'm just so excited. Just trying to think now, like after I say like, don't worry about nothing, just put your shit on here. We're just gonna stick it. I'm just gonna start sticking stuff. I'm gonna use, I got a bunch of old vintage Playboys, like from the 60s, and then my dad has like a bunch from like his stash, and I have been cutting them up for over a week now, and like have gotten the coolest stuff from these Playboys. So I'm gonna be using some of that on my next round of ATCs. Don't worry, no like nude girls, but the ads from Playboy, especially the ones like in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s, are like unmatched. And so I've been cutting up like everything the last week and a half, literally. Like any spare time I have, I just sit and cut those magazines up, and I go through them and I go through them and I go through them. So this is from one of the magazines, and it's like just a row of Playboys, and I'm gonna stick it on John Denver. I feel like John Denver read Playboy. Who didn't? Come on, it was the men's magazine. Besides, Playboy in the 60s was way cooler and classier than it got. You know what I mean? Like, the older magazines are just, like, beyond. Like, the class in those were just so cool. I mean, look at the Playboy bunny I cut out from one of them. He's just, oh, he would look so cool right there, actually. Sitting on John Denver's shoulder. Okay, it's going to happen right now. I'm going to make the Playboy bunny sit on John Denver's shoulder like an angel. Oh my God, it's freaking perfect. I might cry later. This is like probably my favorite thing I've ever done. It's so cool. Like, it's just so cool. Look at this, Leah. I don't know if you're still here, but like the Playboy clubs were called Disneyland for adults. And I took this because I was like, I need that. Look at the old knocker. And then like Chanel had cologne, men's cologne. Like I got all these from the Playboy. It's so fun, right? They're so, I'm trying to find something to cover the top of that record real quick. I have a lot of collage suit pages in here too. Lots of, these are like my single page, like images. There's Jimi Hendrix. I've got like a lot of random bits in here, but this is like my catch-all bin. Like some prints, some graffiti, box of knots. I want like a this, even though it makes 0 sense, that's the point. So I'm going to use that really quick. I think for the top, I'm going to rip it. Okay, we're just going to rip this. How much do I need? Okay. They're just like one of the box of knots, like old music sheet, random. It's Christmas music. I just used it. I don't even care. I just got Mod Podge all over me. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to add a couple more elements to it. And then this is the first page in my record journal. Some of these stickers that I have laying around from last night, I think I'm going to use right now. Like, that I didn't get to use last night, like from my grabby box. So we're going to just... I'm going to throw them down here, because why not? Just start adding fun little random bits all around John Denver. And then I'm going to use like a marker, I think, and highlight him. Oh, you guys, I'm like literally obsessed with this. This is literally, I'm obsessed. Thank you. I'm obsessed. It's so fun. It's just so fun. It's random, but I knew that's what I wanted to do. Like, as soon as I saw this thing, I looked at her and I was like, I know what I'm going to do with it. I just didn't know how I was going to do it because I've never done something like this. And so it was a little nerve-wracking. There's like a bunch of cool stickers from Trinket Party, so I'm just going to like pull some different ones really quick. I'm just going to lay them down. I'm not even going to think about it. They're just going to go down. That's the point, right? It doesn't need to make sense. Okay, we're going to add a few more stickers. This is Martina's sticker book. This is her edition 2. It's really cute. Oh, there's a kitty lighter. You know I'm using that. Obviously. There's a lot of stickers in this mofo. A lot. I feel like some of them are too cute for my journal. By the way, I pre-ordered this in April and it got to me in July because that's how like the pre-order, how backed up the pre-order was. She's got like a whole, so she collabs with other artists and like the matches are obviously my fave. So I'm gonna take a matchbook. Thank you, Anna. It's fun. I wanted something exclusive for YouTube. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what can I put on YouTube that is not on any of my other channels? And so, oh, you guys, I have to use my own sticker sheet from Irene. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to Mod Podge some of these down because it's like, all right, I think I'm almost done. I'm gonna add a couple of my stickers and then we'll do the Michael's haul. What should I add for John Denver? I'm gonna add that one and the moon. I literally might cry. It's so good. Like it's so fun. I didn't even think it was gonna look like this. Maybe a couple more Parker stickers since I can get rid of this sheet. Yeah, let me just finish off the sheet. Who's texting me? Okay. And then I'm going to grab I just love purple. I gravitate towards purple a lot, so we're going to attempt this. Cool, they just fell. Awesome. Awesome. You know what I should add on it? Thank you, Cassidy. Guys, I should add hang on. Okay. Where's my markers? Oh, they're right here in front of me. I should add some of my glow-in-the-dark stars, but they're in the hallway. I should add some glitter. I think John Denver deserves to have a piece of glitter on him. Or several. This is probably my favorite glitter right now. Wait, this is a marker. What am I doing? That's how tired I am. That's not glue. There we go. I don't think my tweezers are going to work for this. I don't even know where my tweezers are. That sucks. We're just going to... Okay, hang on. Oh, wow, I just added a lot of glitter on this. It's fine. John Denver deserves glitter because John Denver. It's so good. Okay, hang on. Okay. I think I'm good. Right here, I need to add a little Mod Podge. I didn't add any. I knew there was a spot I missed. Okay, there we go. And then I'll probably spray it. I have like a spray Mod Podge, and I'll probably spray it. But like, I don't know if you guys can even see some of the glitter on there. But it's there, I promise. What do you guys think? The first record in my record collage. I am literally obsessed. I'm obsessed. I think right here on his, like where he's looking up, I want to add a couple more colors just like around this part because I want it to be like omitting from him. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a little pink too. Yeah, like that. And now he's got like a few more colors coming out. Thank you, Cassidy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Anna. I am like literally gonna love this so much. And I'm gonna keep this exclusive to YouTube. I'll show a picture in my TikTok stories, but it's gonna stay on YouTube because I want this to like be something exclusive for this channel, at least for now, just because like, and then I still get to do the other side eventually. So like, that's pretty fun, right? For $2 for a John Denver album, I think I got a smoking deal. And so that, I have so many old records that I think it'd be really fun to like use them in this journal like this. Give them life again. I know some people scream and freak out when they hear like people are going to like tear up things or books. But my thing with vintage items is that they're going to rot in a thrift store or a landfill. And I would rather have fun with them and use them and bring life to them. So that is what I'm doing with John Denver and this record album. So now I'm going to let him dry. And we can do a Michael's haul if you guys want real quick. Oh no. Ooh. I'm just going to let him dry, and I'm going to let my like metal fan hit him so it dries. Because I'm going to go to Found on 4th, and I think I'm going to take him so she can see it. Oh my god. You guys. Trina stabbed me. I went to Michael's and the bag broke. Lex, I FaceTimed Lex from Michael's and was like, here's the hole. So like her and I are going to be sharing a lot of this, and one of these books was like exclusively hers. You know, here's the thing. Did I need all of this? Absolutely not. But I know how it goes at Michael's, okay? Plus, I'm going to be sharing some of this with my junk club. So we're going to get into it. Besides, my next junk planner is Halloween themed. And so, of course, you know, I really had to get all of this. Okay. Let's start with this. First things first was this, like, pad, like, crystal ball. Come on. Of course I got it. But, like, it's got different crystal balls in it. So they're not all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all different. I can't really tell you the prices because I did use a coupon or 5. And then these were just like, ask me why I got this. Collage, that's why. I got this ephemera pack. I will be working on TikTok this weekend with this stuff. Like, look at the skeletons. These were just so fun and cool. And I was like, okay. Again, I'm going to be sharing with my junk club. Like, this one's actual, like, glitter. Stop. That's cool. There's a lot in here. Spiderweb. The butterflies glitter as well. Lots of different pieces of ephemera in this. Oh, my gosh. The back. Black glitter. Welcome Witches. There's a lot in this ephemera pack, you guys. Like, lots of clear, like, vellum pieces, too. And so, I don't know why I ripped that bag open, because now I have nowhere for this. That sucks. Yay, Cresta! It's going to be so fun! We're going to have fun with them. They're going to be so cool. And the best part is, each of ours will be different, because we don't have, you know, yours will be like yours, and mine will be like mine. Yeah, I'm blacking out now. And then Lex was like, you need to get the eyeballs and use them for collage soup. So I did get these eyeballs because they're flat on the back. So we'll be using these for collage soup somehow. Pray for me. I have a fun announcement coming, hopefully soon for you guys. Okay, there we go. All right, this, I don't know why they do this. Let us see the inside, okay? This was another block of paper, like another different pack. These were tarot cards. That's why I got them. So, yeah, I was like, okay, come home with me. So, this one has 24 sheets. Well, you know what? That's where I get my Daiso journal, my Daiso pockets from. In my 3-ring binders, those Daiso, I keep all of my bits in those because I have that pink one that you just saw me put down. That's where those will go. That's where I put my extra bits. So they're all in one thing because I try not to hoard too much stuff, which is why I'm going to go through this. Lex will take her stuff. I'll have mine. And then I'm going to use some for my junk club because September is our Halloween theme. So I'll be sharing. This one is, again, another paper pad. And this one was so cool, you guys. Like, coffin shaped. I mean, 24 sheets. Just wait. It gets better. Trust me. This is the one that I basically shot my pants over in the aisle, and I was like, Lex, I'm getting this. I'm getting it. It took every ounce of my strength not to buy everything, because I almost did. This one is 24 sheets, but it's all vellum. Like vellum pages, you guys. Like, it's all see-through. I can't even flip through it. I also liked that they had different sizes. So, junk planner size, yes, please. Oh, this one ripped. I don't even care that the cover ripped. I was running out of there, so happy. Okay. This one has 90 sheets. And I loved this one. Look at this. Shut up. It's got like different, let me see if I can just find some, like, I liked the different papers. Basically, the front shows you all the different, but what I loved about it, again, guys, the size of this is perfect. It's just, I like this size. What is this? 8.5 by 11. It's like literally perfect for a junk planner. So they do have the 8.5 by 11 sizes. I didn't get any last year. Oh, this is Lex's, so I'm not going to open it. But Lex got the black and white. This one has 20 sheets. And then, because why not? I was already up to like 70 bucks, 50 bucks. Let's just get all of them. Okay, let's just get all of them. I never buy this much scrapbook paper, ever, ever. I'm not a scrapbook paper kind of person, but here's the other one. I loved this, and I like the background papers, so I will be sharing this with people. It's just so good. And again, junk planner, my junk planner is going to be thick. But I'm also going to be using some of these for my junk club in September. And then I got this one. This one only has 20 sheets, God bless. But like, look at the background sheets on this one. I looked at Lex and I was like, I can't leave this one. So we got it. And then the last one is the, this is the 12 by 12 of that 8.5 by 11. But it was a little bit different. Y'all, I used like 3 coupons and my total was still $95. I think I saved $39 today at Michael's. Get the app and use your rewards. There we go. I have 0 regrets right now. Absolutely not one regret today. Oh my God. No regrets. Not a regret. Not one. Ooh, this one's got that too. Look. Oh my God. Shut up. You guys. Literally. So anyways. That's how I feel, Lisa. It is really good. And I missed out on a lot of it last year. And I'm really pissed about that. And so I have some things that I still have from last year that I just need to get rid of and use. But I also can use these in my junk planner, my junk journal, and in like my Hobonichi, like certain things like that. And like obviously with my junk journal club, because the theme in September is going to be Halloween. And so anyways, here is the finished of John Denver. I'm obsessed with him. I'm going to put him in the album right now. He's going to be the first record in the Graphanola album. What just fell? I don't know, but whatever. And we're going to open it and put him in. And here he goes. Ready? Oh my gosh, shut up and look. Look at him peeking out, you guys. All right, I'm out. I got to run to Found on 4th. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the second part of, I think this is actually the 3rd video, look at my hair, that I've done on the record journal. I'm literally obsessed with this, and I'm obsessed with John Denver. Thank you guys for being here today on the 3rd part of this journal. I will work on it again, because now that I know what, like, I'm going to be sourcing stuff and looking for stuff and using bits that people send me to finish collaging all the records. John Denver wasn't originally part of this album. I have 10 records from the 40s that were in this album. And so, but I wanted to kick it off with him. So it's going to be fine. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I will hit you up this weekend on TikTok. I'll be live for Collage Soup and myself eventually. One of these times, one of these. Maybe I will do one of the records on Collage Soup because I've not done that over there yet. And so even though I want to keep this journal exclusive to YouTube, I think it would be fun to do one record with Collage Soup stuff. So let me know what you guys think of that. And I told her that I would go live maybe tomorrow over there for a little bit and just maybe test it out. Oh, I just love when, like, Harry Nutsack gets on my YouTube channel. That's cool. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll catch you later.